That's all you.
Now remember, we're on live. We're live.
Oh, is this the hour one?
Yes, and it records.
We're already live, I'm sure. Are we? Yep, I can see us.
Yellen says past debt limit issues show waiting until the last minute to either raise or suspend the debt ceiling could hurt consumer confidence in the U.S. credit rating.
That doesn't mean we can't talk, though.
No, don't say nothing.
Quiet, everybody.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets. No regrets.
After being shot by an 18-year-old man who killed 3 other people firing randomly at cars and houses while walking down the street until police shot and killed him. America's listening to Fox News.
You've got the right voice for it.
Shift down. Somebody shift down that way. The other way, Mike. Come on. I know you ain't bashful.
All right, we're live on my Facebook.
I got a 20-year, $250,000 term life.
How's the picture?
I
Look?
need those agendas.
How's the picture? Did you
I
check
don't know, I
it?
can't see it, it's too little.
It was quick and easy.
Too little.
Ecos is 100% online.
Names aren't going to be right on there, but
in minutes.
you guys want to watch where we're going?
Just answer a few health questions. No medical advance, no blood tests, no hassle. Look, nobody wants to plan for your thing, but it would be so
Yeah,
much
that's what it looks like. All right for you?
So don't
Yeah.
put it off. It feels great having the peace of mind knowing that my family.
Oh, I got numbers.
Ethos, the 100% online hassle-free way to get affordable life insurance. Don't wait. Get your free online quote now at ethoslife.com. That's ethoslife.com.
Pro-life advocates and those who are pro-choice are all watching North Carolina closely. The Republican.
Oh, you've even got things for us to say?
Oh,
We have a script.
Ideas.
It's
Ideas.
scripted. Do y'all have a
Mike
script over there?
Stetter. What's going on at Stetter's?
It doesn't say that.
You told me to follow along. You didn't say I had to be prepared.
I just have this fear of silence on air.
Right.
So
I got that part.
Yeah.
you can cover that. Oh, you can do something to say
Believe it or not, I can too. I
What's
can
our
be quiet.
what's our phone number here?
766-939.
Showing a number of executions around the world in 2022 hit a 5-year high, 833. Though the report excludes China because that information is kept under wraps there. It's believed thousands are put to death in China every year.
So what is this quote about?
Alabama is now
A real estate quote.
choose how he dies.
Kenneth Eugene Smith was convicted in the 1998 murder for hire of a co-worker's wife. He was minutes away from execution.
What's
back
that
in
word?
mid-November. The state called
Ingenuity?
Ingenuity? What the heck does that mean?
Human ingenuity?
Oh, okay, there you go.
Good at
The
it.
court has now ruled that when Smith next faces execution, he has the right to pick nitrogen hypoxia instead of lethal
How did you write this?
Breathing pure oxygen deprives the brain of oxygen.
From the mind
according
of
to experts.
Russell
They
Sage.
condemned a feeling of euphoria just before they
What, the
died.
quote?
I'm just kidding.
Alabama has approved
No, my name isn't
hypoxia, has
Russell.
An execution method, even built a system for it, but the method has never been tried. Jack
We're gonna probably shorten it up a little so we could get more of these guys on. Where's Luke?
Yeah, you have another songwriter supposed to be on.
I know.
Luke
Forgot.
Luke Cohen?
From West End to New Prospect, this is The Legend. 105.3 and 95.3 WDXE.
Well, what are we going to do now, folks? She left.
She run off and left
She
us.
sure did.
Pat,
Oh.
what did you say to her to make her so mad?
I don't
I
know.
didn't
It's-
realize she was so sensitive.
I know.
I didn't either.
She could have fooled me.
But of course, we are at the
We got
Flora Mid-South Rock Stars, and Flora has went to get a guest and dragged up another chair.
Yep, we got a really big show for you today. Oh, wait a minute. Was that Teresa's?
Go ahead.
Wait, that was Teresa's line.
That was Teresa's line.
Okay, we got Nathan with our quote of the week.
All right. Well, I'm going to get through this the best I can, but it's from Russell Sage. The quote is going to be, "Real estate is an imperishable asset, ever increasing in value. It is the most solid security that the human ingenuity has devised. It is the basis of all security, and and about the only indestructible security,
Russell Sage.
Russell Sage.
Russell Sage.
Yep, they don't make any more land.
They do not.
No.
They do not. So,
I gave up on that one.
what? Sorry?
Nothing.
Oh, I didn't hear you. All right. We've got you probably have to write. We've got a full show today and some exciting guests. And I am excited to let you know that we have singer-songwriter Luke Kelly here. And he's going to be singing and telling his story and giving us a sample of his music. Then we have Mike Stetter, and then we have Gary, they're going to talk about a singer-songwriter show that's coming up on Saturday at Stetter's. And I wanted to let you know, Mike was gracious enough to give us 2 tickets. So during this hour, we're going to take qualifiers for the tickets. And if you call 931-766-9393, you could qualify for these tickets. The show is this Saturday at 7 p.m. And it's a show that I've been to a couple of the other ones. Excuse me. And it's a really good show, and you'll really enjoy yourself. And you get real personal with the songwriter. And Mike, can you tell us a little bit more, or Gary, who our songwriter's going to be?
Yeah, so my guest, I'm hosting the show, and my guest is Dave Gibson from the Gibson Miller Band. Dave has written 6 #1 songs. He's won all kinds of awards. He's written songs for Alabama, Joe Diffie, Confederate Railroad, iconic songs. So he's going to get up there, share some stories with us, tell us how he wrote those songs, and he's going to play them just the way that he wrote them.
I like the backstories. I like the reasoning behind songs, and I like the, how they came up with them and that kind of stuff. I think that's cool. That's the part I like.
I think the last time we had Win Barber was there, and he wrote the one "Waiting on a Woman."
Yes.
And the backstory on that, I just, it tickled me just listening to him talk about waiting on his wife.
Uh-huh.
He wrote a great song, just always waiting on his wife. And you get to learn that type of stuff with these types of shows.
Right. And that's like I said, that's the part that I like. And because you don't get to hear that on the radio. You don't get to hear that at concerts usually. So this is a get to know somebody kind of personal and hear their backstories and stuff. So you don't want to miss it. It's this Saturday at Stetter's, back behind Crystals, and it's at 7 p.m. And it's a great venue. It's great sound. It's a small little venue where you're going to get personal, and we'll get to hear Gary sing. Gary is also a singer-songwriter. He's got a couple hits of his own, so he's going to sing. And I think it's going to be a good time. So the tickets are available. You can call Stetter's. Mike, the number?
You could call us at 931-244-6659, and you can get your tickets, and we'll hold them at the door for you. You can stop by and pick them up.
I kept hearing a heartbeat, and I was wondering where that was coming
Yeah,
from.
it was just my phone.
It
Sorry.
had a great beat, but you can't dance to it.
And don't forget, we are here at the show today, and we have 2 tickets available. We'll take qualifiers. If not, we'll take them to the office, and we will take calls there at the office to give out the 2 tickets. And if nobody calls, I'll use them.
Is that how that works?
Wow.
I wondered if you caught that or not.
Thanks.
I wondered.
Thanks.
All right. So I've got a question, and I also want to let everybody know that Luke Kelly is here, and Luke is a singer-songwriter, and he's got a couple great songs that I've listened to, and later on he's going to play, so stay tuned for that. But for everybody here in the room, which we have a full room, I want to throw out a question. It's a real estate question, of course, because that's what we do on the side. But why would a property not sell? Why, if you have a listing, an agent has a listing, and what would be some of the reasons why it wouldn't sell?
Price too high.
Okay. Anybody else?
Flooding.
Okay.
Okay.
Not updated, it's run down.
Okay. All right. It is poor pictures.
trying to sell it by owner.
True, true. It could be the pictures online. It could be the marketing. It could be overpriced. It could be not updated. Anything else?
Needs too many repairs.
Correct, correct. So the reason I asked that question is because that's why you hire an agent. That's why you hire a professional in the business that has some experience, because we are here to help you with those. You know, like our team, we have a marketing plan specifically for your property. We also have pictures. We either take pictures ourselves or we have professional pictures taken. We do drone pictures. We sit with you and we talk about the market value and what we should list the house for. You know, sometimes sellers have a lot of sentimental reasons for their house and a lot of sentimental value, and sentimental value does not appraise. So we got to help you step back from that property and really look at it as you are a buyer, and we help you with that. We help you with property lines if we need to. We help you with anything that needs to be. The most important thing that we do is advertising and then the paperwork. We make sure that we keep you legal. We make sure we keep you out of jail, and we make sure that the buyer and the seller are both happy. We work well with all the other agents here in town, and we want to make sure that your property gets sold and for the most amount of money that we can. With that being said, you also want to make sure if you are a buyer that you have representation for yourself as well, because who hired that listing agent? Who hired that person, the name on the sign? The seller did. So what is that job for that agent that has the name on their front yard?
Well, they represent the seller, and they make sure that the seller gets the highest price possible, you know. And if they can't really represent the buyer as well as, you know, they can the seller.
Actually, in that instance, there is no representation. For either the seller or the buyer. So you have no representation when you, the buyer, call that listing agent, and the listing agent then is working with both buyer and seller. That agent cannot represent either one of you. So then, you know, you'd have no representation.
And a lot of people think that if they call that listing agent, they get a better deal.
Right.
And that just don't happen.
No.
In fact, it could be the opposite in reality.
So anyway, it's really important that you call your agent or call an agent. Make sure that you have a marketing plan. Make sure somebody just doesn't stick a sign in your front yard, put it on the MLS and call it done. You know, make sure there's a marketing plan. You know, we here at Flora, we have a database of over 10,000 people that we market to on a regular basis. Then our networking that we have, our networking is over 11,000 people and in the United States. Also, we've got some networking in Canada, and then I've got some other realtors in 25 other countries. So that is a huge networking base to get your property advertised. And so just to throw that out there.
Yeah, people are coming from all over to Tennessee because we have no state income tax. Our property taxes are low. So it's a good place to be.
Our money goes farther here.
Yeah, you get more for your money.
You do. You do. So, anything else you got going on, Nathan? You want to tell your story?
Well, I just got my license. Thanks, Commission, for approving, getting that put through. So if you need any business, give us a call, and eager to work for you.
Yep. Nathan has had real estate in his life forever, I think.
Yep. I had, being 7, 8 years old, sitting around the kitchen table, hearing Grandma and Grandpa talk about it all the time, and it was just always been around and involved. And then I was in a kitchen for many, many years, so time to branch out a little bit.
As a cook.
Yep.
And he is a good cook. So yes, so Nathan is available. He's hungry, he's eager, and if you want somebody to do a good job for you, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. So.
Well, hold up now.
So anyway, anything else you got going on? Any new listings? Anything that our office has? What about rental properties?
Well, we do have some rental properties. I've got one new one that's on the market. It's out on Scenic Road. It's on Scenic Road out there in the western part of the county. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. It has a big bonus room back there. And it also has a detached garage. And there's a little pen back there if you want to have some chickens maybe. And it does have a storm shelter out there. So you can give me a call and we can get you hooked up with that one.
All right. What about new listings? I think Holly's got a new listing. Oh, it already went under contract.
Yeah. It went on the market and went under contract. Just bam. So I don't know of anybody else that's got a new one. You've got some property over in Hornwall.
I do. I have some land up in Hohenwald that we have for sale. I've got a lake house, a river house. I mean, it's on an inlet, and it's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath house. It's really cute. Comes furnished. It's got a big yard. It's sitting on the inlet out to the river, and the inlet holds water. The dock is always afloat. You could put a pontoon boat there, and it's listed under $200,000, and it's just cute as could be, and it'd be a fun summer house.
Yeah. And I've got a house on Quail Drive out there, and we've reduced the price on it. So you could call me up, and we can see what we can fix you up with that.
All right. Well, a little bit about numbers aren't sexy, but they do tell a story. And the numbers that we have for last week, pretty good numbers. We have 71 listings right now in the market, which is very low. We usually run around a 200, used to run around a 200 count inventory, and right now we're sitting at 71. So if you are thinking about selling, this is a great time. It's still a good time to sell. It's still a good time to buy because we're in a, quote, normalized market, and I think that buyers or sellers would have a good chance of getting a good deal. We have 12 pending listings. And last week we had 5 properties sell, which was okay. You know, it seems like a light week, but the days on the market, and that's the number that I really want you to focus on, is list to contract. What that means is the day that you put it on the market till it goes under contract, that's 123 days. So, and then additionally, from once it goes under contract till it goes to close is an additional 36. So you're looking at about 160 some days from list to close. And those are important numbers because, you know, if you're setting on the market for a very long time and you're not getting any offers, you're not getting any action, you've got good pictures, you've got good advertising, and it's just not moving, then most likely it's the price. And I think that's why some of them are sitting on the market a little bit longer. The other number that I want you to pay attention to is list price to sell price. And what that means is what the seller put the property on the market for, and then actually what it's sold for, that percentage. Right now, sellers are getting 98.69%. That's a really good number. That's higher. Last year, I think, or the year before, we were getting 105%. But, you know, like I said, we're in a more normal market. And so we're getting, you know, more normal numbers, and the 98% is a good number for a seller, and it's okay for a buyer, you know.
Well, too, you got to think that's not just a number you throw out there and, you know, hope somebody takes it.
Correct.
Your real estate agent has to help you find the right price the market price on there. What's a good price to market it at that you can get some movement on that?
Correct. An average sale price, are you ready? This is just always blows my mind. For the sale price last week, which means that they take the average of the properties that sold, is $314,800 for Lawrence County. That's just wild. I just think, I remember when I moved here and I sold my very first house, which was $9,000. And I come up from West Palm Beach in that price market, and I come here and I sell that, and it just was different. And then the average sale price was $99,000. So a lot of things have changed in 13 years. All right. now we're gonna take a little break. And when we come back, we're gonna listen to Luke Kelly and play, and then we're gonna talk some more to Mike and Gary. Sorry, I stutter. I get nervous, and I can't look at anybody because then I can't concentrate. I'm not a DJ. I'm a real estate agent.
So being a real estate agent, you can't talk to people?
Not like this, no.
What's your name? Gary.
Oh, she sure can talk.
Luke Kelly, nice to meet you.
Yes, you
Luke
guys
Kelly,
need
nice
to
to meet
meet
you.
each other.
Well, they just did.
Well, I know, but I mean,
Songwriter?
Yeah.
Where you from, man? Cool accent.
I'm from Zimbabwe, Africa.
That's so cool.
I know, isn't it?
I have a really
I
good
can
friend
listen
of
to
mine
him
from
talk.
South Africa, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you from here?
No, not at all. I'm from Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just moved here like 3 months ago, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good music scene in Texas.
It's you got your Texas country there. That's really what's popular, you know. But what I do really don't fall into that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, you'll see here in a minute.
Do you play local?
I hardly ever play.
Oh, you don't?
Man, it's not that I don't want to. It's just that we're just now like really getting started. You know, we only had one release last year, and it was just a digital release. But this year we actually had radio single this year. So, and we're just now like that thing. Just I was here with him maybe 2 months ago.
That's how I found you, because I seen his Facebook, and I seen you, and I reached out to you that way. And that to have you on the show, because I love the songs that I heard, you know, and then you shared the other one. So Mike always has, not always, Mike has a calendar that's kind of full, but he has people come in and perform like on a Friday or Saturday night. And you need to talk to Mike to see if he could get you any time to play.
I'm always down to play.
That's what I was asking for, if you play local.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm always down for it. We do, we're playing, or I'm just doing a broken down acoustic set on June 16th over in Lewisburg, a little outdoor venue or whatever.
The winery over there?
No, it's the coffee shop. They do live music on Friday down by the creek.
Yeah.
But,
All right, here we go.
Jeff Wood and the Wake Up Show. Weekdays on the legend WDXE.
Hi, you are back. This is Flora Rock Stars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. Our guest today is Mike Stutter from Stutter's Restaurant. We have Gary, who is a singer-songwriter. And then we also have Blake, I always want to say that, Luke Kelly.
Blake Shelton from The Voice.
Yeah, not really. Not really. But Luke Kelly, and he's going to play out. Mike, tell us a little bit more about the singer-songwriter night. Give us a brief update on it. And Gary, give your little 2 cents with it too, and let us know.
This will be the fourth songwriter night that we've done at Stutter's. And we're fortunate to have one of Gary's friends named David Gibson coming out with us to this Saturday. So if you were part of any of the other three, you realize it's a fun time. You get to meet these guys. You get to hear their stories behind the songs. And sometimes you think you know what the words of the song mean. It has nothing to do with what the songwriter was thinking when they were writing it. So it's just fun that you get to learn that type of story behind the storyteller's music. So
That's my favorite
It's just
part.
a fun night. Tickets are $25, are available now. We're going to sell out probably fairly quickly. It's we only hold 90 people in there, so we have room for people to get up and mingle and walk around. So we keep it very intimate. So if you get a chance to come out see us on Saturday, or call at 931-244-6659, and you could order tickets, and we could hold them at the door for you. You can stop by and pick them up. But you'll also have a chance to see Gary perform. And
I know.
if you've seen him perform before, he has the number one hits that he's written. My favorite are some of his ones that he hasn't released, that he's written and he's kept to himself, or he saves them for his buddies, or those are the songs that really are fun to listen to me. Like, Gary, talk a little bit about some of your songs that you may be playing.
Yeah, I mean, my first number one was 18 years ago. A song called Tequila Makes the Clothes Fall Off. Then I followed that
Okay,
up with
what's the name?
Back When I Knew It All from Montgomery Gentry. It was a #1 song. Ended up having about 11 cuts with Montgomery Gentry, and then I was fortunate enough that Blake Shelton and John Michael Montgomery and Craig Morgan, Daryl Worley, they all started recording my music. So I've just been really blessed, you know. So I'll play a couple of those #1s on Saturday, but I'll play some of the songs that I've been writing. I write solo most of the time, so I'll just be sharing some of those songs, some of the new stuff that I've written as well. So it's going to be a good time, and but the primary focus will be on Dave Gibson with all of his multitude of hits and all the #1s he's written, and I mean, he's just iconic. You know, he's an iconic writer. And you'll get to hang out with us, and we'll chat a little bit and just mingle, and just it's really relaxing. You know, it's
Plus, you'll have a full menu, won't you?
Oh yeah, we have the full menu. You'll be able to order whatever food you want. With the show starts at 7, we'll probably open the doors around 5:30 or 6, so people can come in early, get something to eat, and that we'll have it all cleared up, and we're ready to just enjoy music. We kill all the lights, we kill all the TVs, so you're just focused on the
It's a good
stage and
time.
you'll listen to the music and the songs.
It is a really good time. So don't forget, we do have 2 free tickets. You can call in today at the radio station. What's the number?
766-9393.
Thanks. So now I want to introduce to you a guy that I met just maybe a month ago, and I listened to his music on YouTube and watched his videos, and it was really cool. And the 2 songs that I listened to, I really like, and I like your vibe, and I like your sound, and that's why I wanted you on the show. And his name is Luke Kelly. And he is here. He's going to tell us a little bit about his story, and he's going to play a couple songs for us.
Well, thank you all for having me this morning. And yeah, so we got a new song out on the radio called Live While You Got the Chance. Song I wrote a few months back. And I mean, basically, if you could boil down the meaning to pretty much one statement, and I think me and him even talked about it last time I was here, it's just, don't take anything that God's given you for granted. You know, live every moment while you can in that moment, because, you know, you might not get a chance to make that phone call again or go by and see your granny again, you know. So, I mean, that's kind of what that song is about. And, you know, as far as like background for me, born and raised in Texas, just moved up here not too long ago, kind of trying to be a little bit closer to do this, because it's hard making a studio run when you're 12 hours away. But man, I you know, I had pretty normal upbringing, you know, till about high school, and then I figured out, you know, kind of how much fun alcohol and other things were as a young kid, you know, and that led me into a pretty wild, rambunctious lifestyle. You know, so had a few run-ins with the laws and stuff like that along the way. Not here in Tennessee yet, so just in Texas and Louisiana. So
Hence why he lives in Tennessee now. No, not really.
No, look, I am off of probation. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It has been paid in full. All right, I've done my community service, but you know, oh, and also I know we were just talking about playing and whatnot. June 16th. 7 o'clock, Rock Creek Coffee Company. Me and this up-and-coming kid, man. He's a really great talent. His name's Conrad Hanna, and that dude right there, he's got some pipes on him. So he'll be opening it up, and I'll be doing a broken down acoustic performance. So, but it'll be right there. It's on the creek. Man, they got
That'd be cool.
Dude, they got fire pits, and they serve food and coffee and everything till it's done. I mean, it's just a really cool setting. You bring your kids. They got cornhole, everything set up down there by the creek. So it's pretty neat. But anyway, this is a song we got on the radio right now. It's called Live While You Got the Chance. you got the chance. You could put a picture frame around town. You can spend your whole life loving somebody else and it won't cost you a dime. But you can't fast forward, can't rewind, only get one shot, better aim high. Just don't live twice. No, you don't live twice. So say I love you while you can. There'll come a day when you can, that you'll wish you had, but you can't go back, no. Have a drink with your dad, make time with your grandma last. Thank God for what you have. Live while you got the chance. We'll laugh, we'll cry when we get to the other side. We'll realize it's only goodbye for a little while. So say I love you while you can. There'll come a day when you can, that you'll wish you had, but you can't go back, no. Have a drink with your dad, make time with your grandma last. Thank God for what you have. Live while you got the chance. Live while you got the chance.
Woo!
Thank you.
Is there a meaning behind that or just?
Man, you know, whenever I wrote the song, I really had my granny in mind, you know, because she helped raise me, and then there at the end, you know, I was gone doing my own thing, you know, and I just wasn't there, and she, you know, passed before I knew it, you know. So she is a ton of inspiration for me, you know, because whenever nobody gave a crap about me, that woman was there, you know. So, but no, I mean, I just wish she could be here to hear it, man, you know. She never got to see none of my kids or none of this right now, so.
She is. She's watching.
I feel like she is. But yeah, I mean, that song's really special to me. We got another release coming, I think 1st of July. So like close to Independence Day. It's called American Outlaw. It'll be a digital release, so if you like the rocky stuff, you know, it's got some good vibes like that. So I think everybody will like that. And then
can you give us a sneak peek?
Maybe later.
Okay.
I don't want to give nothing away because that song is so different. It's so different. I've never done anything like that one. But it was.
When is it released?
It should be releasing around end of June, 1st of July.
That'd probably be a good time for Mike Stetter to look at his calendar.
So,
plan.
So I think everybody's really going to enjoy it. We went to the studio not too long ago, tracked next radio single. So we're getting it prepped right now, and hopefully be back to see him pretty soon. So, but
well, you're seeing me right now.
But yeah, I mean that song was great. We recorded it over there at Dark Horse. It's kind of like a behind the scenes video, which was really cool. Had some great players in the room, so we just had a blast, man.
The other one I like is
Dirt Road Church. That's a fun one.
It is a fun one. The video's fun too. So
yeah, it's a good time on that one. Joe, want me to?
Absolutely. You can do another. We got time.
You've got plenty of time.
Oh, okay.
And the other radio stations are probably jealous because I know they can hear, and so they're thinking, "Daggone, I wish I was there."
So I think I gave you a little snippet of this last time I was here. This is a song called "Big News, Small Town." Way out in the sticks, you know how it is. Everybody knows your name, you're so-and-so's kid. Can't do nothing 'cause everything's big news. Small town, if I knew then what I know now. These walls could talk, I would've never left my house. Things change, people don't, still the same, same old. Somehow secrets still get out with the door closed. Oh, everybody knows, everybody knows, everybody knows. Everybody knows you're dirt down a county road. Find out who broke up with who's dating somebody new, who got arrested and who died. Guarantee you know by supper time. Got one church, one school, one store. Don't have what you need, then you go next door. Friday night with the Lord, Saturday morning that's sore. Oh, big news, small town. If I knew then what I know now, these walls could talk, I would've never left my house. Things change, people don't, still the same, same old. Somehow secrets still get out with the door closed. Oh, everybody knows, everybody knows, everybody knows. Oh, everybody knows you're dirt down a county road. Had our come on ins and a falling outs. Everybody's your friend till you turn around. Part of growing up here in a small town. Might as well give them something they can talk about. Don't ever get some dirt on your name. Use that same dirt to dig your grave. 'Cause some folks say never change. Will I'll be the talk of the town one day. 'Cause everything's big news. Small town, if I knew then what I know now. These walls could talk, would've never left my house. Things change, people don't, still the same, same old. Somehow secrets still get out with the door closed. Oh, everybody knows, everybody knows, everybody knows. I said everybody knows, everybody knows, everybody knows. Everybody knows you're dirt down a county road.
Woo! I love it. Love it, love it. Thank you so much. Any reasoning behind that song or any purpose behind? That's the part I like. I like to know how songs are developed.
Man, the town I grew up in was like 5,000 people.
Mm.
You know, so like, man, we'd be going out drinking when I was a kid, and like, my mom already knew we done left the store with the beer.
Mm.
You know, she would just be waiting on me. You know, whenever we got home, you know, beat the brakes
I was
off
gonna
of me.
say you're getting whipping.
Man, I for real. She was the one. She always told me. She said, "I'm gonna beat you naked." I never knew what that meant. Till she hit you so hard, them clothes start coming off you trying to get away. You know, so. But yeah.
That was back when we were allowed to be parents.
I think I got one more if you want.
We've got time. I mean, I just killed the schedule just so we could listen. And do you want to?
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Yeah, sure. If you got one more, let's do one more. Then we'll go back to some real estate, and then we'll call it a day.
Okay. And I'd love to hear you play. I don't mind.
Come on out on Saturday.
There you go.
Yeah, on Saturday.
All right. So this song is very different. It's more modern, but this is a different take on a relationship song. You know, country music's always got that relationship, you know. But this one here is like the girl is with the bad guy. You know, she's in the toxic relationship, right? But there's this other guy over here that'll treat her right, but she's addicted to the bad boys. You know what I'm saying? And it's a song for the good guy that actually knows how to treat his lady right. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So this song is called Back Road Queen. You hit me up every
every time he leaves. We've been going back and forth like this for weeks. Don't want your friends to know you with me. Scared what they think, so you keep it low key. Now he's calling and texting, blowing your phone up. Don't know what to say, so you don't even answer. Cares what they think, girl, it don't even matter. Story ain't over, just the end of the chapter. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Be my back road queen, sitting right here on my bench seat, talking about what love means. Didn't have a clue till you met me, talking about he did this and he did that. Now you don't know if you want him back. Can't promise you the world, girl, but what I can promise you, girl, that I ain't him. No, 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 no. Just a redneck kid, good old boy from the sticks. Trade the house in the hills for a wide picket fence. Money can't buy love, cause if it did, you would've never walked out on him to start with. Looking for closure and I think you found it. Got a chip on your shoulder looking like a mountain. Dirt road therapy, you need some counseling. Mean times you've been hurt, ain't you tired of counting? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Be my third road queen, sitting right here on my bench seat, talking about what love means. Didn't have a clue till you met me, talking about he did this and he did that. Now you don't know if you want him back. Can't promise you the world, girl, but what I can promise you, girl, that I ain't him. No, 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 no. I'm trying to move on, but I know you can. What's it gonna take for you to give love a chance? I'm not perfect, but I know what you deserve. Might not be the best you had, but I can do better. You could be my back road queen, sitting right here on a bench seat, talking about what love means. Didn't have a clue till you met me, yeah. He did this, he did that. Now you don't know if you want him back. Promise you the world, girl, but what I can promise you, girl, that I ain't him. No, 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 no.
Woo! Good job. Loving it.
Thank you.
I guess we gotta cut to a commercial.
Let's take a little break here, then we will be back.
Why would you buy or sell a home without a realtor?
Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Like it.
See?
Love
They're
it.
all very relatable to Lawrence County.
Absolutely.
See, y'all done stuck me next to this guy. He made me nervous.
That'd be nervous of me. If you're in town, definitely come out Saturday.
We're headed back to Texas for like a week on Thursday, but man, I would love to come out there and check it out. I'd love to connect with both of you guys.
Yeah. We'll get your contact, or I'll get your contact information. That way I'll have it when you're back in town. We'll set up some dates.
Sounds good to me.
Or bury your pirate booty. But you
What?
should know
Heck,
that throughout the country there may be pipelines.
I wouldn't say we're live on Facebook, so maybe after the show you can give him your phone number and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, here it is with my address.
Everybody be knocking down your door.
Oh, dude, I did one radio station, and while we were like live on the air talking, like some old lady called. Right.
Well, we're live on Facebook, so
right
now.
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, she called and she asked on the air, "Hey, can I get Luke Kelly's home address?" I told the DJ, I was like,
no. 123 Washington Street.
It wasn't me.
Oh, it wasn't
It
you.
wasn't him, no. It wasn't him.
Well, you hit a lot of stations I seen. I watched your Facebook post, and every time I looked, you were at a different radio station.
Yeah, it was like 6 states.
Wow.
That's what I covered. Yeah. So we did Tennessee, Alabama,
Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas.
Wow. Wow. I'd have done Florida, Wyoming.
Yeah, but that gas expensive.
I know, but your vacation would have been a write-off.
Yeah, that is true.
I can never figure out how to get real estate down to Florida so I can write it off.
Recruiting people to come up here and buy.
Oh, well, there you go. See, I just should have asked Pat.
That's it. What would Pat do?
I know, I forgot my bracelet. We have bracelets made because Pat and I are so polar opposites that we have one side says, what would Teresa do? And the other says, what would Pat do?
Teresa's on the dark side.
I can understand that.
And we're back again. This is Flora Rock Stars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. Our special guest today is Luke Kelly, and he performed 3 of his newest, latest, greatest songs, and it was a
I don't know about how great, but they were all pretty
They were
new.
good.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're
Absolutely
good. Good. They all they're all for our area. They all match where we live. We live in a small town. We've got just over 40,000 in the whole county. So we are a small county and small town. So it's real relevant. And then we had Mike Stetter from Stetter's Restaurant, and we had Gary. Gary, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting your last name.
Hannon.
I'm sorry?
Hannon.
Gary Hannon. And Gary is just a wealth of knowledge in the music industry, and he's got a lot of friends. And a lot of things that he can bring to our area that maybe we wouldn't be able to have any other way. So thank you so much for that. My thing with our show is our radio show is I try to help promote people, entrepreneurs, or people in the singing industry, because it's hard. It's hard for musicians to break out, and they've got families and they have kids and they need all the help they can get. And I love singer-songwriter category, and I love the stories behind the music, and that's why I like part of my show to be dedicated to singer-songwriters. I try to find local people, and it makes for a good time and a good story, and I like to help out. So the other thing I want to do is remind you of the blessing boxes. Flora Mid-South Realty also has a blessing box project, and what that is there's 37 blessing boxes in the county, and there are places where we put food. And if you are, struggling to get to the end of the month, or, you just need a little extra to get you over that hump, then that's what those boxes are for. So what we do is we take food donations, non-perishable food. We also take monetary donations through Venmo, and we make sure that then Pat and I take 100% of those proceeds and we go shopping, and we buy as much food as we can, and then we bag it up and we deliver it out to those boxes. And it's very, very seldom do we have enough food to fill all 37 boxes. We do have enough to usually do half. So, at Christmas time, everybody is real eager to help, and this is a year-round project. So any help that we could get would be appreciated. You could stop by the office and you could drop off the food, or we'll be glad to pick it up. And so just help us remember that. Help us put food in those boxes for people. And I know for a fact, when Pat and I, this last Friday, wasn't it? 2 weeks ago Friday.
Yeah.
We went and delivered food, and we always start up north in Summertown and head down west towards Iron City. We turned around and was coming back, and we happened to just glance over at boxes, and they were already half empty. So, it is a need. People do need, and your help would be greatly appreciated. So, Nathan, tell us your plans. I'm going to throw you under the bus here.
Sure are. Plans for business, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, no, I just got, like I said earlier, just got through real estate school, and want to get into the real estate career. Obviously, it's been in my blood in some way or shape all my life. Love talking with people, and just wanting to help everybody with their real estate goals and dreams. I mean, it's everybody keeps saying the American dream's dead. It's not. It's just a little harder to get to, and I want to help you get there and reach those goals. Also with investment properties, if you got any desire of getting into that, I would love to help you along that way as well. So just give me a call at 931-345-2307. I remembered it.
Hey, good job.
And get going with that.
All right. Pat, what do you got?
All you need to close it.
All you need is close it. That's what everybody says.
Right.
Just need to close it. Well, like I say, we do rental properties. We also marry people because I'm a notary and Teresa's a notary, and we do weddings in our office. And we have gone on site and done weddings.
You have.
I have. I'm sorry. I have gone on site and done weddings. And I'm also an auctioneer, although I hadn't done a lot of that lately. But I can auction everything. And even I can auction real estate, too, because I have my real estate license as well as auctioneer license. I am a licensed broker. I can help you buy, sell, and also do property management. I can manage your properties. If you have rental properties that you don't want to handle the day-to-day operations with, I can do that. And you don't have to worry about it. I just send you some money every month.
That's a pretty good gig.
Yeah. So I do all the headaches. I deal with the people that's living there.
Thank God.
And listen to all their complaints and say, yeah, I know. Okay. I gotcha. But I do help them out.
And one thing that sets us apart on the property management front is if we go through the application process to get the right tenants in the right homes. And if you get approved by Pat, that's an accomplishment.
Well, we do. We vet people. We make sure they can actually afford the house. And it won't get them in trouble like, I can't pay my rent because my light bill's due. No, you got to have enough money to pay rent and light bill and then have some left over. But you can give me a call direct at 931-345-2736. Or you can call the office at 931-762-4247.
And where are we located?
We're located at 1288 First Avenue behind McDonald's, Burger King, and the radio station.
Okay. All right. Now, thank you for everybody who has called in. And I'm going to, we got a drum roll or we got to pretend? All right. We're going to have a drum roll. And Nathan, pick a number between 1 and 10.
27. Number 1.
Woohoo! 1. And who was number 1?
Jason Luffman.
Oh, Jason! Yay! Congratulations. You are the recipient winner of the Stutters tickets. That is 2 tickets to the Singer-Songwriter Night, which is this Saturday. And it starts at 7 o'clock. The doors probably will open at 5:30-ish. Give you time to order your food and eat, enjoy yourself. And then we'll have a really nice evening with some great music. And thank you, Gary, for bringing that
Thanks
to
for
us.
inviting me on your show. Appreciate
And
that.
thank you all for being here. Loved listening to you. And I guess that's call it.
All right. And you'll be back next Tuesday?
Yes, next Tuesday, our show, we have singer-song. I won't be. Let me say that again. I won't be. I am going on vacation, y'all. So I am so excited. I leave today.
I didn't get that memo.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a surprise. That way nobody will stop
It's a
me.
surprise vacation.
Yes, it's a surprise to everybody else that I'm going. Anyway, we've got next week, we have singer-songwriter Corey Lane, and he's got an amazing story from what I hear. I don't know Corey. One of our agents, Avi and Boss, she knows him and knows his story. And he's going to come over and he's going to do some songs and tell us his story. And I'm excited to listen to that. So tune in next Tuesday. It's going to be another great show. And thank you all for listening and thank you all for being here. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, we're going to close out with a little bit of bluegrass from No Time Flat. 10 Plagues.
Oh, we forgot to tell Jason how to get tickets.
You text him.
I'll text him. All right, gang. Thank you so much. You guys, let's turn off. Did you turn off?